Joining us this morning, Park Supervisor Doug Berry from Van Riper State Park. Thanks for joining us, Doug.
My pleasure. Thanks for inviting.
So we were talking about this just a little bit ago. What's nice about the state parks in Michigan is you guys like to do things year-round, so snow doesn't really slow you down too much.
Yeah, we like to get you outdoors.
It's great.
Yeah.
And I know that, not just Van Riper, but a lot of the state parks have things going on all winter long. And one of the big things are the lantern snowshoe hikes.
Yeah.
How did that come about? I mean, it's been going on for a while, right?
Yeah, it has. I don't know. It just seems like a good thing. We tried the candlelit things, but we just like these little lanterns, these kerosene lamps, and it just kind of an enchanted forest walk when you go for this snowshoe hike.
It's really cool. I remember I went to one last year and I stopped just to take a breather because I'm not very fit. And I looked up and the stars were like through the trees. It was just astounding. You get a different feel at night.
It is. It's wonderful. And the way the lights or the flames flicker in the woods, it just kind of, it makes it quite interesting. I don't know. It's hard to describe. You have to try it.
You really and truly do. Now, I know that a lot of people do. One of the things I noticed is that parking is kind of limited. What do you suggest people should do if they're going to be heading out?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, if you can ride pool, that'd be great, because with the snow, it's hard to plow all the snow out of the way and find a spot for you. So yes, that would be nice if you did.
And now the actual snowshoe hikes that are coming up, they're not at the main Van Riper Park. It's in the I don't know what it's called. The overflow?
Yeah, well, it's a Pashiki River, and we have a little cabin there, so it's about a mile further west than our main entrance to the park. So if you're going in the summer or campground, you gotta go a little bit further west, and you see, if you get to the Pashiki River, you went just a little bit too far, and then we'll have some lamps lit out at the road, so it kind of tells you.
And it's so very cool. Now, for people who are showing up, I mean, is this a family event, adults only? How should we handle this?
Well, I think it's both. I mean, we see a lot of children and bring the family, then we see a little romance out, people holding hands, walking through the woods, so
that
both.
Is really, really cool. Now, we're going to take a look here because the first one is coming up tomorrow night. That's exciting.
Right. That's right.
And tell us about some of the others.
Yeah, so we have one tomorrow night at 7 to 9. We also have another one in February 17th, did I see, was it? Yep, February 17th, Saturday, February 17th, and then the additional, we have another one in March, so one each of 3 months, and that'd be March 16th.
And I like that you decided not to step on St. Patrick's Day, so you moved that one to a Friday night.
Yeah, we don't want to get away with that.
And they all start at 7 o'clock. Now, Van Riper is just one of many state parks, and we've got great things going on. What are some of the other things that are happening? We've got the different parks around the Upper Peninsula.
Yeah, I mean, next week we have Fayette that has one,
and
that'd be fun, going down there to the Banana Belt, is it? Of course, maybe Mackenzie's telling us
I've heard
plenty
people
of snow.
say that.
And then, well, we have the Porcupine Mountains. There's Facebook pages there that you can find those. Tequamana Falls also has some really neat events and those kind of things. And then the Iron Ore Industry, Michigan Iron Ore Industry has one here in February, and Strait State Park has one in February 10th.
So in other words, no matter where we go across the UP, bring our snowshoes with us, right?
Yeah, I see you brought yours.
I did. They're in my car at all time because you can never tell when you just want to stop and go take a hike. So
I'm glad you brought them. Yeah,
it's
that's
kind
a
of
good idea.
fun.
Yeah.
Is there a charge?
No. Well, you could need a recreation passport for your vehicle, and it's $11 for the year.
And that's not bad at all because that covers for all of them.
Yeah.
All right, super. Doug, I want to thank you so much
my
for coming in. If you want to check it out, it's tomorrow night, Van Riper State Park, and check out the snowshoe under the stars. It's going to be great.
Be wonderful. Thank you.